Hey guys, Vince Luca here with another Crew 2 video. This time it's about the new Hot Shots. Is it time to come back to the Crew 2? Or is the Crew 2 doing a comeback? Let's see what the new Hot Shots update has to offer. In the video that they've posted here, this trailer that you're looking at right now on screen, they're showing that you could win few cool things like wheels. Look at those wheels. Are those neon wheels? Tron wheels? This guy's blown away. Lightning. Is that an effect or is that actually on the car? Can you actually... You could get those. You could actually win those vanity items. There's new cars that they're also showing here. The Egoista, which is a prototype. The Bugatti Divo, which is a new car joining the lineup. Worldwide premiere. Check out those lightning though. Like, this game's gonna turn out to be a futuristic Tron game. What's next? Weapons. There's an idea. You guys listening? Ivory Tower, few mines, missiles, miniguns. Anyways, I just wanted to say this weekend the game is free to play, and also it's going to be 70% off and 50% off for the season pass. So don't buy the season pass until after the weekend. Let's jump into this setup. When you first go into the game, you have this hub, and here it's going to show you like all the new stuff, the vanity shop that's opening. You could go to the Crew 2 Hot Shots to see the actual patch notes, and then they're going to show you here the Bugatti Divo. Obviously you could go buy it right away, and the Polar Rush, which is the weekly events. The first thing I want to show you guys that changed, which I was super excited for, is when you put a waypoint now on the map, you finally get the racing lines. Remember those? Yeah, they come standard with most racing games, and for some reason it took the Crew 2 months, maybe years to do. Anyways, there is a bundle available now. You can get these 3 new cars for about $3 million. 3.1 million bucks or something like that. I couldn't afford it. As you can see, I only have 2.6 million. You could come and buy the new Bugatti right away. It's not locked or anything like that. You just need the cash for it. Let me check how much it costs actually. I could buy this one. If I do buy it, I'll go broke. 2.6. I have 2.6, but then I can't buy any vanity items, which sucks. I think I'll just save my money and buy the 3-pack for about the same price. I get 3 cars. I could come back to this one. Yeah, let me see the price of this. I just want to make sure. Yeah, so 3.1 million. I mean, that's a good deal. And you know, there's 30 days to do it, so I'll probably make it up to 3 million and buy those 3 cars. Now, when you go into your activities here, you're going to see that things are not 100% anymore if you're like one of those completionists, because they added a lot of stuff in this update. One of them is this weekly thing called a summit. So think of it as a weekly thing that you could do. You could probably get it done in a day, but some people might not have the cars and stuff that you need to complete each one, and every week it's going to be a different theme. You'll also get different rewards and smoke and tires and stuff like that. So they tell you what's coming up in the following weeks as well, so you could get ready for that and get the cars you need to compete in those different events. On top, it tells you the rewards that you're going to get depending on which rank you become: bronze, silver, gold, or platinum. And I'll show you how to increase your rank by doing these 9 different events or races or even skills. And as you're doing them, you're trying to get the most points out of them as possible. So for example, this escape here, first time I did it was pretty crappy. I came out 1,400 yards away, which it shows you an idea at the end. Like your score down here means it was really bad. You could do better than that. You could go all the way up there to close to the 100,000 points. So I tried again, and this time I hit the wall there, which, you know, slowed me down, but I got more yards, which is gonna break the record, my personal record, and give me more points. And that's what you want to do for each of these 9 events. You just want to bring that number up to as close as possible to the 100,000 point mark. See, I finished a race here. I finished first, and it's going to give me my record and if I beat it. And I beat it, and it gives me some parts as well for doing so. But you can tell that I could do faster. I could do better. I could get to that 100,000 point marker or closer. The drift one, it's kind of tough for me. I tried it. I got 104K, which is all right. You know, I thought I did good, but then when I looked, it was really low compared to other players who probably did better. So I tried again, got 120,000. Let's see if that's gonna bring up my points a lot or a little bit, just a little bit, so I could do better. Try again. This time I did much better, 222K, and you get parts and stuff. So what you want to do is do these 9 events, but keep redoing them until you get to that 100K or close to the 100K, as close as you can get. Whatever your abilities are, you could probably always win a lot of the prizes here in the weekly summits. One of them is a speed run, so just take your fastest car, try to go as fast as possible through that speed trap, and you know, hopefully you get a good record. There's even a plane one. I mean, if you're good with planes and you're hitting all the marks, it doesn't matter what plane you have. If you're hitting all the marks and you're finishing the race, then you know your score level is going to be pretty high, very close to almost max, and that's what you want to do. If you don't have the vehicles, you could always come to the shop here, and they're going to be selling the bundles that have most of the vehicles or the hard to get vehicles for the weeklies, which is awesome. I mean, you don't have to farm too much to get the vehicles you need, but you know, they have them in the bundle here for really cheap, all 3 vehicles. Nice boat, nice car for not very expensive. So even if you're new to the game, you could buy the cars that you need to do these weeklies, and I think Ivory Tower was really smart in doing that. And as you can tell, I didn't even do the air race because I don't have the Mustang plane, but I still got above platinum in my rank, and that's going to give me all the prizes available for that week. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is the recalibration. Before, you used to break these parts, just trash them, and you know, you get nothing for them. It was a waste. But now you get this little number here, and those are spare parts, and it's a currency you could use to change abilities that are on your current parts. So if you have parts that on your car that you really like, but you just don't like one of the abilities, or you want to change the number on that ability, then you can do it using your spare parts. For example, let me go to my drift Porsche. See here, it says hothead 3%, but I know I could get a 4% maybe. So if you hold the X, you see how it becomes orange there? That means you're using your spare parts to change something. Ventilated, I don't need ventilated on a drift car. I probably won't be taking any jumps, right? So if you hold X, now it's going to give you ventilated again with a different stat number or a completely different ability. This one is bumper. So if I hit a wall, I might not lose my multiplier, but I don't like that. I'll change it. Maybe I'll get rich. That's cool. So from now on, when I do drift races, I'll be richer. Bumper on another part, again, I don't really care for in drifts, so I'll go with slippery, which is very good on a drift car. So now my part has hothead and slippery, which is what you want on drift cars. So there's no more of that crazy farming for that perfect part. You could just use spare parts from things you've trashed and change your parts exactly the way you want them. I mean, it costs a few bucks, that's fine, no biggie. Run out of parts, just farm more parts, scrap them, and use them for recalibrating your favorite parts or your favorite car. And I think this is really cool. And I think I covered everything that has to do with hot shots. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you learned something. I hope I taught you something, or I hope you were entertained. Maybe this might bring you back to the Crew 2. Maybe it's collecting dust somewhere in your collection of games, or you were planning on buying it but you don't know what you're getting yourself into. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it, and don't forget to hit subscribe, like, and hit that notification bell. Every time I put out a new video for a game, you'll see it. I also do some Division videos and some Warframe stuff, and I'll be also diving into Path of Exile, which is now free on PS4 if you want to go check it out. Thanks for watching, and happy gaming!